Hi, guys. Hello. Thanks for all the redeems, Rain. Uh, I am in fact giving Miss Bella her treats right now. Uh, she just got evicted because I was setting up stream. So she'll appreciate the treats. And I did hydrate, already. But, hello. Oh, is it, there's a Ruel.
Very well. For the moment, audible. Fingers crossed.
I should be fine now. I had to reset my computer and reset my network because
Oh god.
not only did my internet lagged, my computer forgot how to detect any Wi-Fi.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not great.
I had to reset it. Anyway, let's see.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so FYI, you are on stream now.
Yes,
So-
I went ahead and started stream while you were away.
That is perfectly fine.
Okay, okay, cool.
I said it several times when I was on stream.
Okay.
I'm a game tester, so playing 8 hours a day of video games do not push me to wanting to play more in the evening.
So you would rather just hang out and read some character voices on a chill visual novel stream than play more action games or whatever for an audience. Gotcha.
Exactly.
We're chill vibes tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All good. I've even got the atmospheric music going on through Spotify.
What can I do with my accumulated channel points?
Oh no.
Not too much. I mean, I'm like 35% to giving fish to Miss Manager, but
It's one of those, I usually get her those fancy feast fillets that they have.
Okay.
Yep. It's specifically fish for cats, but it's like a whole fillet of fish. It's wild.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sounds lovely. I can send you off on a bathroom break?
You could, because I do in fact forget to use the bathroom sometimes. I mean,
I
it's
hope
just
there's a cooldown on that one.
yes, there is. Just like my
Okay,
hydrate.
Oh,
Um,
you hydrate them, send her to the bathroom.
please don't
The
hydrate
cycle of-
me.
The cycle of life.
Oh my god.
So glad we checked.
Well, see, you know, if you're gonna be spending time at the tavern, you're definitely gonna be spending time at the bathroom as well.
Yeah.
Your is only ever rented.
This game looks so cute, guys. I'm so excited to play it. And it doesn't have like, it's just like a visual novel, so it doesn't have voice acting, so this could be fun.
Right, perfect.
Which I double checked last time when we were planning to play, and so
Mhm.
yep.
I call this an Eldritch entity.
do we have any of those in the lineup? Yeah, we're gonna have to negotiate who's playing what along the way. I guess Kaylin, you'll be doing any general narration, I would assume.
Yeah, I'll do the tavern keep stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, scribe the privies. That's the word I should have been using. Yeah.
The innkeeper they call me. Wow, there's a lot of patrons, actually. So Fable is the elf that's like on the like main Tavern Talk image. Oh God, what was that?
The one in the green hat with the little flower on it.
Oh, Manny's here. Hi, Manny. Hi, Raiders.
Hello.
Hello.
And the Viscountix has arrived in the voice as well. Hello.
Hello.
I on my stream was like, I will finish out one boss fight. I will give one earnest attempt to this boss and then
Mhm.
call it.
Uh-huh.
I immediately died.
Oh no.
It's just like instant, and I was just like, all right, cool, that's a sign.
That didn't count as an earnest that counted as an earnest attempt?
It was an earnest goddamn attempt.
Oh no. It's like that, huh? I see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's one of those.
Dark Souls 2?
Yes, Dark Souls 2. It's the big weird like collective flesh monster thing. Like
Which one?
Which one?
It's got really big arms and a fucked up giant meat cleaver that also, when it does its big slam down attacks with the meat cleaver, it like scoots forward, so there's no fucking way to dodge it.
Oh,
In the ship?
Sorry?
In the ship?
No. This
Okay.
this is the one that's made of a bunch of individual human bodies that like are merged together into big hands and like a lot of legs.
Oh.
Sounds
I mean, I've
delightful.
seen that one.
Yeah, really cool stuff here that I've been dealing with in
I don't
this
like
in
to-
Dark Souls.
I don't play too much, so I don't know much about it.
Very
I
fair.
would like to. Well, mostly because I got the worst version.
Oh, what was the worst
Yeah,
version of
2
2?
has some issues.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Scholar of the First Sin is a collector edition of the game if you want to play a game with first.
Oh, so Scholar of the First Sin is a not good version of it?
It is even more sadistic than the base game version.
Oh no. Okay. Well.
Oh.
Hmm.
Maybe I
What
should
I've been
revise my
playing.
wish list.
Yes.
Okay.
You're
Oh.
the hard one.
Oh.
Thing is that Scholar of the First Sin is harder in some ways, but also way less janky from my understanding.
Huh.
Yeah, it's less janky, but essentially there's enemy policemen that are just made to kill you, flat out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I beat a boss and then got one shot by an enemy I just had to run past.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal out here. Dark Souls really is a game.
Anyway,
Sure. It sure is a game.
Anyhow.
at least we'll be transitioning to a game with much lower demands upon your reflexes.
A test of your reflexes.
Thank goodness.
Oh no.
Callie recognized that. Many probably
Well,
recognized
many
that
recognize-
too.
yeah.
I did.
A test
Oh,
of
trust
your
me, I did.
reflexes.
I
Alright.
imagine then like sliding a tanker down the bar. You gotta test your reflexes and catch it before it comes off the end.
You have to mix the drinks.
So apparently, there's guests in this game too, because I think it was kickstarted. And if you're on TikTok a lot, you may be familiar with Quincy's Tavern. And apparently Quincy's Tavern, he is a D&D TikToker, and he makes skits on TikTok where he makes food, like tavern food. And he's apparently a guest in this game, which is very interesting. But it was a kickstarted game, so it's possible he like kickstarted to be in the game. Hard to say though.
Understandable.
But yeah,
I
he's
see.
in this game. I pulled up the TV tropes characters list to see what characters are in this game, because I couldn't find any other list of characters.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
The game doesn't have a dedicated fan wiki. Well, I guess it
No,
wouldn't spoil you.
But it's also
If there was
it's
one.
also a very small indie game, so
Mhm.
Sure, yeah.
but you've got like elves and Vukakin, which are your beast folk.
Ah, okay.
You have dwarves. There is a vampire character. There's also a skeleton character. You've got your typical like genasi they're called echoes.
Okay.
So there's like an air echo and an earth echo, I believe, from looking through. You have seraphs, which are your ASMR. Um, you've got elves, humans, half elves. There is a changeling. There is a finfolk. Your tieflings are
Folk.
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Your tieflings are called phantasms.
So the Viscountics will be attempting to romance the Finfolk, as is traditional.
Yes.
And then apparently there is a bog creature as well.
A bog creature.
Bog creature.
Yep.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Well,
Also maybe
so-
eating a little bit.
You're
I'll try
good.
to mute my mic and
Yeah, I've been snacking on just peanut butter out of the jar.
oh, okay.
So
Hell yeah.
You know, I
it's
used
the
to do
snack.
that.
It's the snack of champions.
Maybe I should do more of that,
Right
honestly.
now.
It's very underrated. So
We do have a big jar of peanut butter we've barely dented.
yeah, I just take spoonfuls out of it. All right, let's go ahead and are you guys able to see the game through the Discord?
Yeah, I just brought it up a
Aye, aye,
moment
Captain.
ago.
I see.
Awesome. All right. We will. Oh, pronouns. Nice, nice. We will go they them,
hell yeah.
We are many after all. Well,
Oop, and there is
well,
audio.
It is many, but we are.
In a realm ruled by
Minion?
dragons and magic.
Oops, hold on.
Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia. Not that far away.
Last
There
week,
was a tavern.
in the kingdom next door.
My tavern.
There was a tavern.
A place for anyone looking
key
for an
bullshit.
adventure.
It
Or
is.
refreshment.
Actually, a good door handle too.
Tentacle handle.
A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious.
Ah, so it's a sort of alchemy game
Big
too.
shoes
Yes.
to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, there is some actual drink making involved
Right, right.
in this game.
Now-
It's not just all
okay.
visual novel.
So I feel like the title Tavern Talk has to at least be a shout out to Coffee Talk, right?
It is the same people.
Yes.
It
It's-
is the same people.
It is,
Okay. I
yes.
wasn't
It's the
sure-
same people
I
as
wasn't sure
Coffee
if
Talk.
It was actually the same developers, or if it's just
Yep.
an homage. Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
It is a fantasy version of Coffee Talk.
And Coffee Talk already had some fantastical elements. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay. I've not played that one though. I've seen bits and pieces of streams of it.
Yeah.
So I was curious about the connection. All right, our first character for someone to read this very cute elf with a green cap.
This is the they them fable.
Shall I?
Go for it.
Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy?
Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy?
Yes, all fine and dandy.
Blushing already, gosh.
I had such an exciting day. Really exciting.
Did you go on an adventure?
Better! I took a walk around the grove. And then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over.
Well, this does seem like an appropriate one for the context to voice.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
me.
Well chosen.
Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome.
Did it?
No. I got to take another walk around the grove.
How was it?
Hey, I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranth and hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss.
Oh shit, Moss. Moss cameo.
Masters. Didn't really need it, but I was there, so.
Sounds very exciting.
Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut.
Mm. Well, at least it's tasty.
Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts: walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts.
You might even try eating peanut butter right out of the jar.
I'm allergic.
Oh no, or not. Okay, never mind.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. Hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? Adventure to the ER!
No, I think that counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is that you're missing some spice?
Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Oh, I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies.
I was talking about the spice in your life.
Ah. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. No chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt.
Aw.
Like a bland soup.
Oh.
So a classic case of boredom. I see.
You know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun.
We try-
So, okay. So funny enough, I'm currently in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that is happening in a circus.
Oh gosh. Oh my
I-
gosh.
Amazing.
Are you playing the... Is it the published scenario about the circus, or is it a different one? Is it a homebrew thing?
I'm not sure. I think it's over. Yeah, I think it's completely over.
Okay.
I think we're
'Cause
gonna go circus.
Alright. We're talking about circuses, yeah. I always forget the name of it. The one about the...
Which one?
The Witchlight, yeah, that one.
Oh.
I played that one, it was a good time.
Yeah.
I have the module. I didn't use it yet, and now it's
Okay.
an over one.
Alright, anyway.
Huh. Well, perhaps you could find something fun there.
I'm not into the whole circus thing. Clowns scare me. I just think they have ulterior motives.
Oh dear.
The way they look at me with their empty eyes and wide smiles. Ugh, scary. Apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. What is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything?
What do you mean?
Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I get out there and see something. For example, listen to this song I started writing.
I realized I still had Spotify going.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. It was quiet enough that it didn't matter. But
Okay. Listen to this song I started writing. I've already got it
Yeah.
on Spotify. Wait, no.
Oh. Okay, Spotify, why do you say you're still playing? Hold on. Let me...
Did
My, up there it goes.
by the ghost of Spotify.
Haunted by the ghost of Spotify. Okay, here we go.
There's a specter over America. Specter of Spotify. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I have to put this to it too.
You don't have to actually sing it if you don't want to. I'm not gonna make you sing it.
I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, resting by the lakes.
Beautiful.
A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring.
Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. Sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. Divine beauty. Love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. To be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks.
Oh.
A lot of songs you can write about that.
What are you talking about? Drinking songs is such a big thing.
Drinking songs and advertising jingles. Let's go.
I wouldn't mind a jingle.
Brilliant.
I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Oh.
Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle.
In the meantime, can I offer you a drink?
Yes, I'd love a drink.
The usual?
Please. Means a swift strike, in case you forgot.
Thank you for the reminder, Fable.
My favorite. Always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake.
They really
They kind of have a thing for nymphs. Like
Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph?
Oof. Mostly I want a swift strike.
Message received.
Although,
Although,
I was wondering... I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me?
we are tutorialing all of it, yes.
Sure.
Really?
Yes.
What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron? Or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar?
Just follow me.
I love Fable so much, holy shit.
It's Andu!
great.
He drinks my mistakes. Welcome to my drink mixing nook.
This is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu.
Careful, I haven't fed him yet.
Where do we start?
Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look.
Well, you pinned by order.
I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes.
You just freehand mix something to see what sticks?
No, I like to mix and match for more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes.
Yeah, I asked for Swift Strike, but really I just wanted you to jam some stuff into a cup, you know.
Swing it.
When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board.
What if you pick the wrong one?
I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma.
Oh, just bottled attributes.
Yep.
Lovely.
I think dexterity sounds the tastiest.
I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this.
You can't do wisdom because drinking causes penalties to wisdom. So courageous scribe in the
Yep,
chat.
Coleman. Yeah. You can't do wisdom as drinking drops it. Yeah. That'd be, So we want a Swiss strike. And we will draw that
Shouldn't
recipe.
dispel wisdom.
Okay. So...
3 dexterity.
Yep, so we need a little dexterity and a little bit of... if this is charisma and that's intelligence, that's strength, that's con. A
So
little...
1 con, 1 intelligence, and 3 dexterity.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like dexterity is the top one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then... a little bit of...
Purple.
Whatever purple was.
There it is.
Undo.
Thank you,
That's
Andu.
not the black art. That's great.
Adorable.
Thank you. First step, make your first drink.
Oh, whoa.
Oh. Wow, it actually does teleport.
Of course it does. What did you think was happening?
I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. Particularly from those dexterity drinks.
I see. Well, give your creation a taste.
Delicious. I made that.
You made that.
Thank you for showing me the ropes. Voice cracked a little, but I feel like it works.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you?
Maybe, but how would I know if I never try?
Do you actually want to try?
Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but
But what?
never mind.
I just noticed the wanted board over here
What the captain-
has a illithid on it.
Or elephant. Oh yeah, yeah. I was like,
Yeah, it's a mind flayer up on the wanted board.
I also love the little like chick pinned to the thing.
Oh yeah, the
oh,
little...
yeah, the
little guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, there's stuff here. Oh, this is my journal. Characters,
Oh, and-
Fable, Elf, 110, they, them, Ranger.
Connor the
Ah.
Hanged Man.
Yep.
Ooh. That's actually a little ominous, isn't it? The Hanged Man is.
No, the Eggman is the fool.
No, the Fool is a
No,
separate
the
thing.
fool is separate.
The Fool is the Fool. The Hangman is...
The Eggman. Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
I know they're two separate arcana. I don't remember what the Hanged Man signifies. though.
Hangman, upright, pause, surrender, letting go, new perspectives.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah, it's like that.
okay. Oh, okay. So it's right. The Hanged Man ends up upside down, right? And so it's looking at things from a new way.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, yeah.
Welcome in, Dominic. Thanks for the lurk.
Most of the Arcana are going to be good, except if it's the tower. If somebody's represented by the tower, they are a disaster.
Oh,
Right,
it has-
right.
That's also not necessarily true. They could be a revolutionary. They could
Uh-huh.
be someone
Tearing things
if
down to bring them back up. Right?
Oh, there's a map, too.
upheaval is value neutral.
Mm.
Okay. So it actually gives you the ingredients, too, in their names. Ignis is your strength one. Rumor has it the spicy potion can make a warrior out of anyone. With its enhanced strength, even the heaviest weapons or logs can be lifted. Cantio is your charisma potion. Created by mixing honey with classified magic. This ingredient bolsters your charisma, making your people's skills sparkle. Maybe too literally. Pluma. This airy ingredient enhances finesse and reflexes. With Pluma, adventurers become quicker, better, faster, stronger. Perhaps not that last one.
You need Ignis for that.
Tempest. Favored by scholars and wizards alike, this mystical potion of unknown origins is infamous for its ability to fortify your intelligence. And Frigus. Hailing from the highlands, this rhyming ingredient raises your defenses, shielding you from harm. No matter how tough you are, Frigus makes you tougher.
Oops, ad
Oh.
break.
Thank you, Melifon, for the follow. Oh, are we in the middle of an ad break? No, it's about to end.
Yeah, a few seconds left.
Yep. Thank you, Melifon,
It
for the
sure
follow. Okay. Right. Ooh, new patron.
Oh, ooh.
Why has my plant got a tentacle in it?
So- oh yeah, I see.
Who would like to
Alright,
take kiss?
Rioel, would you like the shadowy rogue?
That okay.
It doesn't say much, apparently. How can I help you?
A drink.
For you?
This is a very hard role.
Right. What kind?
Drinkable.
Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt.
Oh,
Damn.
burn.
Sure. Whatever.
Alright, a spoken heart. So it looks like mostly charisma, a little bit of strength, and a little bit of defense.
Constitution.
Yeah, defense and constitution. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we will go charisma. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and then a little bit of strength,
Yeah,
and
Scribe,
then
Scribe was asking earlier if it's shaken or stirred. It seems to just get mixed up. It gets mixed up during the teleportation. Yeah.
what do they call it when you actually layer drinks like that? Isn't
Oh.
that a specific term when
Does it?
you
It
make
might.
like layered shots?
Mm.
I
Yeah, it probably does.
feel like it
I
has.
do not drink, so I'm not the person to ask.
Mm.
Maybe they're just called layered drinks. I don't know. I thought there was a specific term for it though.
Let me Google it.
Uh, who- it has a French name apparently, and I don't really want to butcher that.
So Rioel should step up to the task then.
A layered roaster is something called a Pousse Cafe.
Pousse
Ah.
Cafe. Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds
That's-
like the.
Like when they take the spoon and they tilt it very carefully to like make sure that the flavors don't mix.
Mm.
Yeah. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty.
Thanks. Almost washing like memories. The Banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bell, shattering song of sorrow.
Oh.
Almost.
Oh, I got a rumor. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully, hyperbole.
Hmm.
All
I
right,
really enjoy that there's a rumor
the
system.
brooding type, I see. Fable? What are you thinking about, Fable?
Just dreams.
Yours or someone else's?
Mine? Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Can't it be like that?
Isn't that up to you?
I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong.
Oh no, they're gonna
Yeah, well-
cry. They're teary-eyed.
Shouting out another game that involved the Arcana of the Tarot.
We're rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. We're the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes. really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. There's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think they'd be fine without me.
Then you should do what your heart desires.
Will it stop aching then?
Oh, I think so. Yes.
What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave?
What if it did?
Maybe a dream come true.
Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you.
Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. I love Fable so much. Oh my god.
There's a hook hand on the there's a hook hand over here on the hat rack, but instead of a hook, it's a spatula.
Uh-oh, this looks like one that might be made for
Oh,
me.
here's Callie.
I think this is
Yeah.
I think this is a Callie.
This is a Therian character with a red vest and a fancy sword. Hell yeah. Alright.
The hash slinging slasher. It is the hash slinging slasher. Oh no. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you?
You own this establishment, Innkeep?
Last time I checked.
Hmm.
With whom do I have the pleasure?
The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less.
Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink?
You do the thing with the quests, right?
So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board.
No. No quests for me. But I may have one for you. Or your notice board.
Tell me more.
Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregarin. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart. Whole program.
A werewolf? That's news to me.
Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Efrever.
You good over there? I heard a disconnect.
A disconnection from somebody?
Was that Ryuel?
We all seem to still be here.
Sounded like a Windows unplug sound.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been.
Ryuel is, was it you?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just
Came all
wanted
the
to
way
double
through.
check.
My USB unplugged and my headphone.
Oh no.
Unplugged for a little bit, but I'm back.
Alright,
Okay,
welcome
good.
back. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad.
I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel.
Ugh, you mean the one with the vampires?
The Twilight reference.
Apparently. I mean, Twilight is not the only romance of vampires and werewolves, come on.
Think so.
Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire.
Yep, that is absolutely
Fair.
a Twilight reference.
Which one are you, Innkeep?
Oh no. My bias. Oh no. I think it's pretty obvious though.
Oh my god.
Team werewolf.
So, is it the fur or the pecs?
Neither. questionable experiences with the other camp more so.
I'm itching to ask for details.
Don't. How about you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's why I asked.
I love the innkeeper lips.
Keep guessing.
Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf?
Yes, all the time. At least twice a day.
Oh, she didn't like that.
No.
Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one.
I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself?
Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. I feel bad slaying the fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, and before you know it, next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow.
Oof. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves?
Dunno. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that southern werewolf, yeah?
The answer is yes.
Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly?
Fetch.
Pardon me?
Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch.
That works?
On any dog, trust me.
Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn.
It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn.
Gotcha, Care.
Alright, Chief, you got a name, or is it just Innkeep?
Just innkeep for now.
Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me?
Of course. What would you like?
I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength.
Oh, look at the blush.
And
You
don't,
wiggle.
He's very cute.
and don't you dare give me any of that watered-down muck instead.
Alright. The werewolf previously has been seen in Ereve, a southern town.
There's little S's in the...
Yep.
that line.
No matter do they have a goal in mind. The little guy. A werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. And then Care. She's a beast slayer, and her arcana is the chariot.
Uh-huh, yes.
That checks out.
But literally nothing about her filled in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, you can, like, pick him up, move him around.
Nice.
That's cool. Alright, drinks. A southern brawler, apparently.
Checks out.
Yeah. She wants at least 3 strength, and this has plenty of that. Alright.
How about the drink require constitution?
No,
Just a splash of it here and there.
so up here it has the order in the corner,
Yeah. I
and
just
so
thought the drink required at least 1 constitution.
Oh, all
Yeah.
of them have. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I
a
see
little
what you mean.
bit of
Right,
defense and a little bit of charisma, but it's mostly strength.
Right, but Rira was pointing. Oh, okay. Looks like that one does not involve defense.
Yeah, they're all
Most of them
different.
do.
Yeah. It depends on what you're trying to get out of it, I guess.
The chariot is actually about strength and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
force of like going after your goals, I think, right?
Yes.
Uh,
The chariot is essentially
the chariot is determination and willpower.
Yeah, determination. That's the
Yeah,
word for
not
that phrase, that
yeah.
mangled phrase that I produced.
Yeah, the
Yes,
the
determination.
chariot is not physical strength, but like
Hmm.
mental strength.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so up here has the order, and it tells you like they want something that it is at least 3 strength, and this has that. So we will fill it up. 1, 2, 3, and then a little bit of charisma. Did that fill it there? Oh nope, hold on. Never mind.
Undo.
Undo. Oh, hold on. Oh, it has to pour it in. Here you go, undo. I got an achievement for messing up.
I wonder if you could have just poured one layer of it and just back reversed by one.
Undo was first.
Yeah,
I want
Undo hasn't had any treats.
Yeah,
earlier tonight,
Undo
so-
needed a drink himself.
Oh, you know, on the notice board, the werewolf rumor or whatever, was it Undo who was scribbled on there?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Right there, Undo.
Yeah. Undo.
Yeah. So, all right, slap that bell. A drink with 0 water, as requested.
Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks.
Where will you head from here?
Helps best back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of.
What kind of business?
Personal business.
Care to elaborate?
No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya?
No.
My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so... might as well humor her.
And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself?
Something like that. Yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead?
It's certainly unconventional.
That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face.
The past haunts everyone willing to listen.
Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing.
You started this conversation.
And I'm ending it.
Alright. Well then. If you find any more rumors for Mead or need aid, don't shy away from coming back.
I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste.
Let's do tutorial.
Fine. I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see her
Oh
set
my
up.
god. The tentacle is now on the table.
Yep,
It's taken a wander.
the planticle. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget.
Smart. Think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest.
Is it strange that lone wolf became a common phrase when wolves are generally pack hunters? Yeah, a little bit.
Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers.
Think that
the point is of the phrase lone wolf though is like it's an abnormal thing for a wolf.
Yeah, that's true.
It's one lone wolf, which is like
Weird.
dangerous in its own way and weird.
Yeah, because usually lone wolves are like older wolves that left the pack,
Hmm.
so often they're famished, so they're more likely to attack humans.
That would make some sense. Anyway, once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it?
Got it. Thank you for your help, Care.
Put it on my tab.
That's not how that works. Good night to you, too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Let's see. Werewolf, werewolf, werewolf.
Mhm.
That's undead snails, and that's banshees.
So I guess once you get 3 rumors about a thing, you can turn it into a quest?
Presumably at least 3, maybe more.
Mm-mm.
A werewolf on detours. A reticent Volcakin passed by the Wayfarers Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tregarin from Erove. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tregarin from this werewolf mayhem?
You even sign it in keep.
Yep.
With a space in the middle, like it's your first and last name.
That's good. Oh, yay, we feed
Undo, yeah.
Undo.
Undo.
This game
Yeah,
is
more
really
dangerous
cool.
in the fact they're more desperate is exactly what I
Act
meant, yeah.
1, The Wayfarers Inn.
Mhm.
Part 2, Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. Maybe the more info you have makes it possible that the quest is taken and completed? Possibly.
Mm.
Because this game, I think, does have multiple endings, too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, this
searching.
game reminds me a lot of Valhalla.
Yes.
Yeah, I was really thinking about
That-
Valhalla.
I wonder if that one was kind of the start of a subgenre. It kind of kicked off a
Yeah.
set of tropes that others have taken and run with.
Oh, there's the spatula hand.
Oh my god! Is it a JoJo character?
The spatula hand?
The wanted poster!
Oh, the wanted
Oh.
poster?
Oh
No,
my God,
so
is that-
I think the wanted
I don't think
poster
so.
is at the very beginning of the game there is a wanted thing with like different portraits, and I think it's Kickstarter people.
Oh, that could
Yeah.
make it. Yeah, that would make sense.
That
Hair,
is very fun.
Hair is a strong and fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She despises small talk in any way or form, and, understandably for her, keeps her distance from werewolves. Wouldn't like being mistaken for one either.
Carolyn Kali. Okay, yeah, they're back.
Okay, this is cool. Your map will also fill in when you've got quests available in a place.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So, like, this one shows the werewolf quest in the Northern Republic.
And it's like the classic, RPG or MMO quest marker with the exclamation mark. but
Yeah.
It's like clearly like scribbled on there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh, it's Fable time.
Yeah, ellipses.
What do you have there, Fable?
I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregarin. Is that true?
It is indeed.
Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday?
Not yet.
What kind of hero are you, looking for?
One who knows their way around difficult terrain. Woods, even. Preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest.
Whoa.
Yes, Fable.
And I know my way around any woods.
I know Fable. And he looks at me, and I look at him, and they look at me, and I look at them. And?
Maybe I want the quest.
Just maybe?
No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my art. My heart, sorry.
I mean, there was a bit of both.
And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think... Hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. Werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room.
And?
And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet.
And then?
I didn't think that far ahead.
I see.
Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse.
Aww.
Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me, and then what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and I shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me? But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead, because of the werewolf.
That took a quick turn.
So maybe I should put the quest back.
Fable.
Yes?
Do you want me to tell you to take the quest?
Maybe.
I can't make this decision for you.
Neither can I! Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime, a frozen slime that can't move.
I've met slimes less anxious than you.
You've met slimes.
My tavern is open to everyone.
Oh, right. What do slimes drink?
Water. More slime. Bones.
You sell bones?
Only to slimes.
Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up off from the forest floor.
I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones.
Quite a conversation.
Why are you so anxious, Fable? The bone juice?
The bone hurting juice. Yeah.
General?
I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead.
Oh, well... do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses.
It's not bad.
But it would make a good start for a song, right? Prelude of an epic, fable, protector of the woods, the world, the worms.
The worms?
Oh, worm.
They seem like they need protecting. Every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy.
Oh, they need the bone unhurting juice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They need the bone instilling juice.
Yep.
Mm.
Is there something making you feel like you might fail?
Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf.
We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice.
Another moss shadow.
Might.
Just get an odd puka. Get yourself a thumb.
Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. The opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. My first encounter with the Amaranthian Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me.
Oh no. Why does no one want to spend time with you?
Because I'm unlucky.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it, except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat.
Did that happen once?
I wish it'd just been once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you.
So rude.
No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things.
You're too harsh on yourself, Fable.
Am I? See, just last week I went to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. Aw. How does this character keep getting cuter?
Yeah.
Me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the Weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing?
Weeping?
Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all of the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken.
I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable.
It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. So silly sometimes.
We get to hear more of them. Excellent.
The Mary Morgan incident?
Yes, the Mari Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God, word didn't get around. Sorry,
Oh dear.
dropping things on my desk.
Getting too in character.
Just fumbling. Well, I was already in character because I currently have a massive bruise on my ankle because I just whacked it into my chair as I was like getting into it.
Oh God.
Before I raided.
I had no idea Fable was named Third Admiral.
My very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind.
What happened?
What was my elf Sona?
Upsona, yeah, there you go.
Party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger, a merchant up in Trigar, and recommended me. Agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous, so of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves.
Why were you so nervous?
New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way.
How did it go wrong?
I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared. But my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never gotten lost in the woods before. This time I did. Couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. But for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. It's the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mari Morgan. You know of the Mari Morgan? Yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. Some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when the dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. Couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. Am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? And to be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right in the arms of the Wyvern Chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
Oh boy, even more.
We get one more anecdote.
Let's see, there's Banshee, Wyvern Chimera, Mari Morgan, lots of undead.
Undead snails in particular.
Undead snails. They like disco. I don't know. There's that disco snail song that keeps coming up in my head when I hear about.
Snails?
Yeah, disco snails.
That sounds lovely.
It's a song that happened to someone made on TikTok, and now it just anytime snails are brought up, I think about disco snails.
Good.
Your first encounter with the Hydra.
Well, it's a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon. I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits.
Aww.
She brought they brought a Hydra biscuit.
Yeah.
Brought a Hydra homemade biscuits.
Incredible.
Be neighborly.
Burnt biscuits. Burnt biscuits, even.
But I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthan Hydra. And I had this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around. Now its green scales match my hat. It was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. love Fable so much.
Fable's great.
I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. Looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice.
Did you just say that the biscuit was so hard?
Some things are as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." Thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthan Hydra has given me a riddle. Quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days.
It wanted tea.
I just wanted tea to go with its biscuits.
I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest I know that I was not worthy of its wisdom.
Wasn't even a riddle, it was just asking for a drink.
Then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer.
Did it really just want a drink, though?
Let's see.
Turns out that's just how it speaks.
Probably. Yep.
I wanted tea.
As a tea lover, I can recognize another one.
Did you get it some?
Yes.
Then you completed its quest.
3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died.
Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned.
Damn.
They changed nothing. Adventures don't come tied up in mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them. I like you the same nonetheless.
You do?
Yes, I don't care much for Fable, the flawless hero. I don't think their stories would be very interesting. Fable, the messy adventurer with a heart of gold and an endearing personality, on the other hand. Great non-guy. Might even be my favorite regular.
Non-guy.
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
I won't. Thank you, and keep.
And because I like you so much, I'm going to keep giving you free advice.
I hope so. What do you have for me?
You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here.
How can I not be? Everything I touch falls apart.
You know that isn't true.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those.
That's sad because zucchinis are one of the most prolific things you could grow.
I have a giant zucchini in my kitchen right now for my
Zucchinis will grow. Zucchinis will grow and they just will not stop growing. Isn't there even a holiday? Is there even a holiday where you give your neighbors zucchinis? You just leave the zucchinis on their doorstep because like you don't want them?
I think, well, I'm not surprised by that holiday existing. I also think that that holiday is like every day that there's zucchini harvest.
Oh, okay. It was in fact August 8th, and it was sneak a zucchini onto your neighbor's doorstep or porch day.
Nice.
National Sneak Some Zucchini Onto Your Neighbor's Porch Day, August 8th. Yep.
It is around the time where zucchini are being harvested, that is true.
Yep.
I have one in my kitchen as proof of that. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of.
You'll have to find that out then.
Like, on a quest.
For example.
You think I'm a little underleveled?
Do you think that will change by sitting around?
I guess not. has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better?
The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party.
Party.
Oh.
And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever.
I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick.
That's the spirit.
Okay, I Fable, a great gardener and future hero, charmer of nymphs. I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers, the nymphs again.
The nymph.
And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right?
Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey?
Yes. Something that can make me more nimble and quiet, so that werewolf won't see me coming. Something with a lot of dexterity.
So swift strike.
If I want to fight, I'm gonna need that surprise round advantage. Maybe something to help me with diplomacy.
Ah, a
Oh,
decision.
choice.
Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and only needs a pep talk and a hug.
Oh.
We could even be friends.
Mm.
I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave up the choice up to you.
So you can choose how she finished a quest.
Or how the which approach that they use, yeah.
Random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest.
Yep, here's where the multiple endings come in.
Mm-hmm. This is cool. This is fun.
Yeah, this is very cute.
But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing.
Alright, my handy dandy notebook.
Alright, one of those.
Wyvern Chimera.
So do you want them to talk to the werewolf or attack the werewolf?
Mm-hmm.
Put the Chimera stuff
I-
together.
I personally love the idea of Fable talking to the werewolf.
Yeah, that just
Yeah,
sounds adorable.
I think
But it might get them eaten, yeah.
I think
They can run.
They can run.
They can run, yeah.
I
Trust.
also think I like the idea of Fable talking to the werewolf, because I also think Fable needs some more like confidence.
Oh, okay.
And I think charisma would give them some confidence.
Mm.
So I think we'll give them a spoken heart.
Heck yes.
1, 2, 3, and then a little bit of this, and then a little bit of this. There we go. Yep,
Okay.
yep, we got it. Off it goes. Why are they so shocked?
They've been just sitting like that the whole time.
Yeah,
That was their expression before you went to mix drinks. I love that.
yep. This should do it.
Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Barming. No, wait, that sounds like intending to farm.
There are a lot of farmers in Tregorin.
And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started.
You got this, Fable.
Try.
Have some faith in yourself.
Okay, I got this.
Much better.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so...
So?
I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant.
Oop, garnishes. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us?
Exactly. I thought that might go well with your drinks.
They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later.
Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory.
Vegetable liquid courage.
I hope Fable will be alright. I hope they don't run into a clown. Or maybe they should. They could become friends. Fable.
One ranger, one clown in the party. That's a good start.
Fable the mighty hero and their best friend, the magical clown. Doesn't that sound good?
It's just a D&D party.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's back. You again.
Me again.
And who are you?
Someone will want a drink.
What kind?
Drink.
Yes, yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific?
The smoking hard when tasted. Fine.
Thank you.
Ryuel is not getting a lot of lines, but they are quite funny at least.
They're playing the role very well.
Honestly, the rogue is probably angry there's no corners.
Probably. I could believe it. There you go. I love that the straw has little hearts in it.
Yeah.
A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words.
Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not.
Thank you. Enjoy. Charming.
Peace out. Oh no.
That roll is very hard.
Wasn't
Okay.
there a Tumblr
Alright,
post
here we
with
go.
a fighter?
Dibs on vampire?
Ooh, dwarf and vampire, yeah, and slime.
Slime.
All right, who wants to take the dwarf and who wants to take the vampire? Maybe we give the vampire to Riwell,
Yeah, we should give the vampire to real, actually.
Yeah, that seems appropriate.
and then I think that's a female dwarf if I remember correctly. She's a lady, so I don't know who wants to take her
I mean,
in a fight.
more lady warriors for me. I just sure.
That seems like your aesthetic.
More of a break.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was.
Mm-hmm.
Many ended up getting the deuteragonist of this game, apparently.
Fair, yeah.
I sure did. I can
Alright,
take
yeah.
slime.
If the slime, if the slime has,
My
yeah.
context will be the slime.
Careful, you'll step on my cape.
Oh, shush.
Greetings, travelers. How may I help you?
Not another one of those empty babblers.
I can confidently say I'm all but empty.
That's what they all say. Seems they've given you some more dialogue options than most. Well, that don't convince me just yet.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Of course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect.
Oof. Ouch.
Would surprise me if there's actually a brain inside that skull.
I'm sure there is.
Have you checked?
No, but I can assure you, I'm different from your average background character.
Sure.
I was agree. You look much more delicious than they usually do.
That grin.
Is the dwarf aware of the fourth wall? Maybe?
Maybe.
Dwarf took that hammer on
they
her
might
back
have
and
clear
smashed
character.
that fourth wall.
The dwarf is played by a player who's just getting into RP and is still understanding what the fourth wall is. Thank you. Though I should let you know, I'm not on the menu.
Oh. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky.
I see. The thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too?
What thing? Oh, okay.
Your cape?
That's not his cape. That green fell on his shoulders and ooze. What's left of it.
And the rest of it is on you?
Aye. Pretty tough to clean off.
May I ask how that happened?
You just did.
Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story and your names?
Yes, I love stories.
Well then, may I have your name?
No, but I shall tell it to you.
Good.
I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Ducal du Sang. Oh, it's French.
Oh my God. How did we land that so perfectly? It's long
Because
for.
it's a bad
It's long for Kyle.
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 Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you?
Blood. If you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or look like it. Red is my favorite color.
I'll look for something with red in it.
You a fae? You have to tell me if you're a fae. The thing is that we don't.
Alright,
We
I'm
don't have to tell you if we're a fae. We just can't directly lie all the time, always, necessarily. Just to say if I'm a fae.
they're kind of rhymed.
It's good form to not give anything to anyone.
Red, a little orange, and some blue.
A little bit of fight in him.
Some almost blood for you, sir.
Oh, thank you very kindly. That'll look delicious. It also tastes delicious, very alive. Maybe as a chase for you. Could let me have a bite.
No.
Okay.
And who may I offer the second drink?
Rare frost grip.
Nice to meet.
Yeah. Skip. Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable. Tough like a mountain or the caves of Ur.
We've got ads in progress.
Yep. So should we pause or just?
No, we can keep going. I'll upload the VOD later.
Sure. Alright. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough.
Coming right up. Ooh, a frosted lagoon. We haven't done that one yet.
Yeah, it's the defense-oriented one.
Yep.
It looks so good, too.
They all look really good. All right.
Yeah, I kind of want to like make some of the drinks from this game.
3 shots
fine.
of defense.
Conceptually.
Yeah, find some
Right.
A shot
peculiarly
of strength.
colored liqueurs that actually work together.
Is that a shot of charisma as well?
Yes.
Like it.
The bottles are actually placed the way to start it.
Yeah.
That's good to gain some.
A taste of just for you, valued customer number 2.
Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it.
So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story?
Fine, guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me deep in the mountains of Dulvermere, my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding my own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier, deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone 'twas.
This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now.
It's nearly sunrise.
Then?
The sun kills you?
Oh. Right.
Did the ooze also eat the cape?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
What's going on? Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something.
Hate it when an ooze slurps me gold.
So I took my shovel and dug and hit and dug and hit until there weren't nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing.
So, did you dig out your gold?
Silly food. She dug out me.
I love Kyle.
God.
And guess what he was clinging on to?
The gold?
Oh yes. Big gold. Oh, the big gold nuggets. Should be enough to get me before Robia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape.
I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal.
Ah, we did? Please, allow me to ask a question. What was the deal again?
This vampire has some memory problems.
I get you to Peruvia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold.
But what about my cape?
Where did you last see your cape?
Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape?
Where everyone puts their cape.
Do you know where I put me capes?
Where?
In a wardrobe!
Oh! So you can wear it inside the wardrobe light?
What? No.
Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you?
Good. Phenomenal.
I could put out a quest for you, but for that we'd need a little more information.
Good luck with that.
First, I'd need to know where you last saw your cape.
I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Schrott in a room, yeah. Nothing to do with Schrott.
Legally distinct Strahd.
Fucking dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite movie sometimes.
Oh god.
But it's truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know
Her face.
fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status.
Of course.
Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to?
My wedding.
Your wedding?
I was married my sweet Evelyn. I simply had to wear my most treasured cape. To show how important she was to me.
Evelyn. The vampiric Countess Evelyn residing in Marrow Castle?
That would be her.
Congratulations. Are you still married?
Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. But now she just wanted.
Spit it out, Leech.
Oh,
What?
Did she steal the cape from him?
Oh no. Ah, rats. Here we go again.
my sweet Evelyn stole my cape.
What now?
That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast, her. That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession.
The cape of the divorce. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be your heart?
He's a vampire, doesn't matter. No, I had it taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all that I had, including my
Quest
cape.
objective: step into petty vampire drama.
That's rough, buddy.
Pros and keep. Innkeeper, that's your name, right?
Sure.
Do you think there's courageous adventurers out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape from me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in the villa again.
Yes, I think we can find such an adventure. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Quest, hire a lawyer to renegotiate divorce settlement.
Deep past the abyss
So-
of tread.
Alright, yeah.
Damn it.
So we're getting the party together. Yeah, so we got the ranger, the clown, the lawyer.
And the werewolf.
But we haven't met any werewolves yet.
Deep past the abyss of tread.
Oh, that's right.
At the foot of a mountain range that looked like a witch bosom. Towers the mention of my dear Evelyn.
Makes it a witch's
Queens of
bosom that
darkness.
the mountain looks like specifically.
2 hills.
Temptress of man. Also, funny thing. There's a in the US that is called Mount Teton.
Oh yeah.
And and in French is literally mount boobies.
Yep.
A flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with her life.
Smart her. Alright, keep that in
But be
mind.
wary, she bites.
And she may be invisible now.
Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time.
I hope so. They remind me.
Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon.
I'll see what I can do.
It's interesting that all the drinks fill the mug completely.
Yeah, that may not remain the case throughout.
Yeah, I'm curious about what other recipes there'll be.
Well, apparently we're gonna get, like, garnishes, probably.
That too, yeah, right, the bit with the phoenix feather or whatever it was.
The Phoenix chilies.
Phoenix chili, right.
Yep.
Like, mechanically, really early on in the tutorialization of fucking Valhalla, there was a thing of like, okay, make me this drink. Now make me this drink, but with an extra splash of this like same ingredient. And there's not room to do that here, which is interesting.
Some liquid stamina for a valued guest.
Let me try. You got it right again. Might even last till dayfall with this.
Kyle, would you like another drink as well?
No, I gotta drink now. I consume what a touch of my love's betrayal.
Coleman, you're good. You don't have to stop cracking jokes about our Pathfinder games. It's fine. Courageous Scribe is a friend who plays tabletop with
Oh,
me.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait, help me, so.
Everything ails you. The whole way here, you were complaining about having to walk.
My platform doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and slime weighs heavily on my shoulder. Literally. And my back is all itchy.
By the dragons. Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing?
Oh. Alright. Innkeeper. Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin.
I'm afraid not.
Oh. Never mind me. My elemental don't use to harness the power of Chimera Cylinder for sun protection.
A chimera?
A thing, a beast, made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast.
I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful.
Ah,
If only I'd eaten this delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva.
I'm sure that would have gone over well.
Actually, I might know where to find one.
Really? Will you get it for me then?
No.
Oh,
Keeper, will you just drop everything, stop bartending, and go get something for me? The adventurer quest person here, right?
Why are you looking at me like that?
yes. Frostman, dearest Ria, perhaps we can alter our deal?
Oh no, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast.
No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board.
Well, when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more?
As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part.
Splendid! You hear that? A quest just for me!
Let's leave it at 2. Say, Inky, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here.
Sure thing. I've got a couple of bared up rooms. You can stay there.
How much?
You can pay when you leave.
Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real person one day.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay.
You two tasty creature.
Oop. New quests. Oh boy. Chimera. Wyvern Chimera. Hatred of mice. Do.
And yeah, the objective.
And this one. Whoops.
Yeah. Whoops.
There we go.
You got 3 little pin spots for them.
Yeah. Until sunrise. Deep in the crag mangrove resides a wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable treasure to any alchemist, its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast, the chimera, not the vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva?
Supposed to be getting on my mouse motorcycle. I'm on my way.
There we go. Hey there, Evelyn. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape, but be aware she might be invisible. Alright, Ando, food time.
And do snacks.
Alright, how you guys feeling? Still
Good,
good
good.
for going? Okay. Just wanted to check in.
And one more day.
Okay. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Part 3, New Friends and Former Enemies. 59th of the week. My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some Fey crystals and frozen pine cones.
Ooh.
Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon.
Mhm.
Bart
So now I
senses-
can-
Senses are tingling.
Now I can do infusions.
Hmm.
Diplomacy is key. Oh, Fable's back. I got a diplomacy
So,
thing. Okay.
a diplomacy thing?
I got a achievement for diplomacy.
Oh, for
For
sending them
Fable.
off to talk to the werewolf instead of fight it. Right.
Yep.
Inky, a drink for me and this lanky pal.
It's good to see you too, Care.
She meant to say please.
Welcome back, Fable. You look alive.
Thank you. I am.
That seems like a given.
I'm just happy to see them doing well, and with a friend.
We ain't friends.
We're not?
So you two didn't form a party?
No.
Then what's the drink about?
They may be very annoying. Oops, I'm mixing up my character voices now. they may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years.
Was it just her uncle?
God.
So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very least.
Family feud?
I wouldn't call it a feud, more of a miscommunication.
No, it was a feud.
I feel like feud implies a certain level of hostility.
I was gonna kill him.
I thought that was a joke.
It wasn't.
Oh.
But no one died?
No. Elfie here was able to prevent that.
It's fable.
Whatever.
Does this perchance have something to do with your quest?
It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf.
Oh? Elaborate, please.
I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get?
A lot.
Oh. I think they're confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of.
I also remember you saying you didn't want the quest, Care.
I didn't. Was there by chance?
You were both stealing sheep.
Was not.
Sure was.
Venturing don't pay what it used to.
And so you steal other people's sheep?
Mind your own business.
How did any of this lead to a successful quest?
Well, where do I start?
How about at the beginning?
I was born in a half-decent dreaming moon.
Of the quest, Fable.
Right, the quest. Traveling there was no trouble. I know enough shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of Trigarin right around dusk. The Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards, as well as one farm after the other. See one farm after the other. An idyllic sight, at least before sunset.
Do you have trouble in the dark?
Emotionally?
Visually.
A little. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I'm no owl.
Thank gods. You're already weird enough. Imagine the damage you could do if you could turn your head all the way around.
Who says I can't? Just kidding. Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing.
Not the normal kind. Nothing.
Okay, I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet.
Your ears are failing at being small.
So I snuck closer and I saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep.
I was petting it.
Well, I thought she was going to eat it, so I summoned up all my courage and I stepped out of the shadows and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that'd help calm her down.
It confused me, alright. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them?
Polite person?
Or an insane one?
Worked, didn't it?
Because I ain't no werewolf.
Wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a what? The confusion plan had worked, but I hadn't really expected that response. I said again, please put down the sheep. And she asked, why? And I said, well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice. She asked who I was.
No, I asked, who are you? A guard?
I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into the fabric of reality and then pierced it with a horrid yell.
Please, it was barely a bark.
And it made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps, and I barely dared to turn around.
You turned around immediately.
And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf, yellow, gleaming eyes.
Gleaming with jaundice.
Sharp teeth, giant claws. Looked like he wanted to eat me right up.
He did.
Before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the wolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground fighting tooth and nail.
And the sheep you were holding?
Obviously, I set it down at that point.
Good. So you went to Fable's aid?
No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, had an uneven print.
Oh god, it really is her uncle.
Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear. That old... Hey, why can't I say that? What the...
Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh.
Ah. Anyway, it was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen that old man in years. Was coping about it by joking. That's the only way I can talk about him these days.
Because of the feud?
Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant. Fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually he just left, ran away, without a word. Left us and Uncle Fedor behind, worried senseless. Until we found a letter saying not to look for him, and all their savings missing. Swore I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. Always thought he just couldn't face up to his problems. Turns out his solution was just to get those problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot.
Did you talk it out with your fists?
I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did.
How did you figure that out?
Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so... I shot an arrow right next to both of their heads.
Incredible Fable.
My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Jagan's ear. But it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. Threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both.
And wow, hardcore.
Fable roll
I would have never done that, of course. But they must have believed me, because they actually stopped to listen.
Looked mighty scary there, little pal.
Thank you. I sat them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they'd have to go through me.
That sounds rather dangerous.
'Twas. Wouldn't have stopped for them.
What?
You're the size of a stick. You think you could stop 2 angry wolves?
Oh, well, anyway. I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. That's how I found out about Mr. Jagan and Carolyn and the miscommunication and
Feud.
future. Turns out that after Mr. Jagan was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. He couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. It's no excuse, of course.
No, it ain't. If we had known, we'd have helped him best we could. At the very least, would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons.
Kara can just become a werewolf.
Yeah,
Or her uncle is human.
also
What
possible.
was human?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
A werewolf wolf. Werewolf squared.
Where?
Really be a
Oh,
wolf?
it would just be a wolf wolf.
A wolf
Yeah.
wolf.
Yeah, because the were in wolf is man.
Yeah.
So double
There's
wolf.
With wolf. He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things, or cockin' things, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. Something they have in common.
The sheep?
No, the stubbornness and the unwillingness to ask for help. The sheep too. They had to talk about it. That silent resentment wasn't good for either of them.
And you got them to do that.
Little stick is oddly persuasive. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to.
Maybe because you did want to. Oh, surprise Pikachu face.
Maybe.
How did it go?
Fine. It'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first, and apologize to Uncle Fedor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Guess a hug did feel better than a greatsword in his gut.
Wonderful.
Of course, there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing.
Idiot got so obsessed with the cure he still can barely control himself.
Helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he'd done. That he has to accept that he's different now and learn how to live again. So it won't be easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. We have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot, and they taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs.
Oh.
7?
Apparently.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That sounds like a bunch of.
It's real. You're a crescent moose. Quest unlocked. Living with chronic illness. Yep. Almost like this whole werewolf.
That sounds like a quest from out of Chubo's Marvelous Wish Granting Engine. That could totally be a quest in Chubo's.
We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help deal with his lycanthropy.
that sounds great.
It's a happy ending.
I wouldn't call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new.
So the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one?
Exactly.
Like that.
So, after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together?
Got offered to spend the day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my taste. Plus, Elfie was dying to get back here. Was talking about how they need to update you on everything non-stop. I think they live here or something.
I had to report back about the quest.
I'm glad you did.
They also started crafting something with the werewolves? Said something about it being for you, Innkeep.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know, I promise.
That wasn't that hard, was it?
Ah, well.
So, a drink. What can I offer you, Care?
Surprised me as something that fits my brawn. By which I mean, make me the usual. Strength never gets old.
So, I meant to mention if you noticed it, but the bird in the background keeps flipping.
Oh, the bird keeps taking... Okay. Incredible. It certainly is a detail.
Like, I saw something
Feeling really...
during the conversation, I was like, it's dogs, right? They cannot have programmed the bird to feel, right?
You alright, Manny?
Yeah, I'm good. They did it for Red Dead Redemption 2 with the horse, so I don't know.
Surprise.
Not bad. You should do this professionally.
I'll think about it. Fable, what about you?
Do you feel something that'll calm me down? Maybe even bring some of my agility back? Like a swift strike back to my senses. I've had a stressful day, night, morning, sequence of events. That's me. That's so me. I've had a sequence of events.
Certainly was an event. Alright, 1, 2, 3. A little bit of you. A little bit of you. Here you go.
Thank you. Wow, this is perfect.
The Swift Strike's drinking horn, whatever it is, looks very Dr. Seussian, doesn't it?
It does kinda, yeah. You look tired. Have you considered sleep?
They do look like they're going to pass out any second.
So do you.
Maybe sleep is a good idea. Ellen, do you have a place to sleep?
I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent.
It's depressing. I have a room available. You can stay there.
Sounds good. How much?
I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest.
Fine. Later, Alfie.
See you later. Sure.
Are you heading home, Fable?
Yes, I've been gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything's still growing correctly.
Maybe take a nap first.
Yes, that too.
Did you enjoy your first quest?
I did. It was scary and different from what I expected. I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming.
Have you considered that you weren't pretending? You did well, Fable.
Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure.
I think this is just the beginning.
That'd be nice. Think I'm going to save the world one day?
That's a very tall order.
You're right. I'm not cut out for that.
I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world didn't end.
Right.
But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help.
No.
Maybe you should ask Carolyn first, but I'd be happy to be second.
We'll see.
Hope we won't. I like this world, and you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity. Even if it would make for a good song.
Or a sad one.
Of course. Sorry. I keep thinking the innkeeper lines are Fable. Or both. I'm gonna head home now.
Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you.
Can't wait. See you soon.
See you soon.
I love Fable so much.
Fable is great. They're great.
They're so good.
Oh.
What is it from?
Oh, his hood's
All
down.
blue and laconic.
Good evening to you too.
This quest wasn't here yesterday.
That is correct.
It seemed dangerous.
It is.
And mysterious.
Sure.
Like me.
You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name.
Zephyr.
Did the wind carry you in? Oh, he did like that. Zephyr disliked that.
No. My legs. I don't want that quest.
Well, you can have it.
Not just literally, physically, emotionally.
Emotionally?
I'm to take on that quest. Go to the castle. To get the king. I mean... Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to.
So you know of the castle?
Yes?
It seems... strange.
It is. A vampire lives there.
I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange fiendish woman residing.
What a coincidence. Me too.
Has she ever forgiven your child?
No, not recently.
But she has.
Once had a vampire mixer.
Interesting. So she was only here at night.
Yes.
Would you say she was unnaturally pale?
No, she had a lot of makeup on.
Oh my god,
What kind of a mask?
Sure, yes, who would guess she looks pretty dead below that?
What kind of drink did she order?
Blood.
Interesting. You said blood?
Of course.
Whose blood?
Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle?
Really? All of them?
Yes, she has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody.
Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive.
Or for a goth.
What?
Half or a vampire. She seemed to be a thief.
It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that?
Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Or you're not worth the coins you want. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude.
I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat.
Not if it is cursed.
Especially then.
I think that's a reference, but I don't know which one.
I think it is a reference to something, but I'm not sure either.
Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences.
The consequences of being you.
Exactly.
It definitely sounds like you know what you're doing.
Of course I do. I'm one with the shadows of the wind, gone before they even notice I'm there.
So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right?
Certainly, gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bill.
What about some interior decorations?
Like what, for example?
Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration.
Why? A chair?
Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I'd prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty.
Wait, you're being serious?
Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern.
I'll see what I can do. You don't want me to disappear.
Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me. Along with a neat little addition to my interior design.
Sound like a few steps.
Would you like some?
No. 2 traces.
How about a drink then?
I've got one of those. I heard your drinks inspire a transformation of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourselves that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for?
How about a joke? Secrets.
Secrets. I have many.
Grant me one.
No, but wait, but Manny's here.
Oh no, Manny's gone. They've been yoinked.
Zephyr stole them.
Spent many plush on
I'm
my-
literally doodling Zephyr right now. So I have a muse.
Grant me one.
I shall. I noticed makeup as a short foot. I was here before. Just yesterday. You may not remember it because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy, I spent hours just watching you from afar.
Oh dear.
That is definitely a secret.
Oh no.
You cleaned a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable green one left.
I'm glad everyone thinks Fable is adorable.
Hey, it's just true.
Yeah.
It is a fact. Like you taught me, my trip straight into a monster spawn. And you're swift with your ends and fast with a knife.
Alright, enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions. Ooh, we get the infusions now. In fact, I just got a fresh shipment today. Was finally able to unpack them.
Infusions. Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer?
So this is the player that is like super into the roleplay, but is also like,
A rogue player that really like the corner.
yeah, this is the typical thief, but like they get really into the RP too.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
For your purposes, I think you could benefit from either some fey crystals or a frozen pine cone. The frozen pine cones have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fey crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible, eventually, and for a bit. The duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation.
Interesting.
So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore?
I fear the Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature. So I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in your heart before a fang or near my neck. That does sound appealing.
Oh god, everyone's got their kinks, I guess.
Look, I get it.
Yeah.
No further comment.
Strength I can do. And some frost armor should help with the fangs.
Or perhaps a smarter route between Vader or Wrath entirely. To out-stealth her and steal the key from right under her pale nose. So that she may lie in shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach will require a certain amount of dexterity. And some visibility could help at staying unseen, should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with this decision making. Your wisdom is no secret, is it?
Alright,
Oh
so
boy.
my earlier supposition has not borne out. There was that hint about, oh, we could outsmart her, and I thought that the intelligence brew was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
But apparently that's not the way they went with it.
Outspeed or outstrength?
Alright, so here we are on this decision.
Now that I have access to infusions, I have to be careful of how they interact with other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than
Oh.
usual. I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first and adjusting the drink from there.
Oh, so the
Let's give it a
infusions
try.
also have attribute properties to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
My reference is no longer on screen. Shit.
So,
Uh-oh.
do we want the vampire to die? Or survive?
Right.
I think that Kyle still has unresolved issues with her.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
so
yeah.
And I want to...
Mm.
I don't want to kill her outright, I think.
Mm.
Because I want to
Oh my
see
God,
if...
now.
Because I... Yeah.
What if Fable ends up fucking helping their relationship?
Oh my god.
That would be amazing.
Fable, the counselor. Adventurer counselor. Alright, so we'll go Fey Crystal's dexterity then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That, oh, it just disappears. Do I just... Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I
so
see.
Settled in. Okay, yeah. Mm.
Okay.
And yeah.
So
it
then
gets
let's
a bit of those
grab... Swift Strike.
together. That's already covered.
So it's already got one in the intelligence, and it's got one in the dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll
Not gonna
add
completely.
2 more dexterity. Right? And then we add the defense here.
Okay, interestingly, yeah, there is room left in the glass in this situation.
Yep.
So that may yet come into play later. We shall see.
Alright. So I think this... Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh, we have more quests on our map real quick.
Oh yeah, talking about the vampires.
Moon Swamp. Hey there,
Yeah,
Evelyn.
That's for the Chimera, right?
No, that Moon
that's
Swamp
the
is
other.
Evelyn.
Moonswap is Evelyn. Okay.
Yeah, Northern Republic. This one is the
Oh, okay,
Chimera.
the Quag. Okay.
Oh, and then we have Frozen Pine Cone. It is sometimes hard to tell which ones are magical ingredients and which ones are just regular frozen pine cones. Either way, they seem to get the job done. Frost Armor is the ultimate solution. Yeah, Frost Armor is the ultimate solution when it comes to protection against anything, whether physical or magical. A bit cold, but nothing a blanket can't fix. Fey Crystal. Much like the playful Fey they are named after, Fey crystals deceive. They're not actually crystals, but magical plants handmade by Saley mages wishing to share their magic gifts with the world. Invisibility. Invisibility is perfect aid for stealth quests as well as hunting, very helpful for avoiding bites entirely. Phoenix Chili. The rare Phoenix Chili is found natively only near the charred valleys of the Burning Peaks. Though an invasive species, it is delicious. Offers fire resistance. Fire resistance is great when fighting enemies that wish to burn you to ashes. Helps a bunch when fighting draconic creatures, but does not protect against lava. Multiple exclamation points.
We're dealing with adventurers. I think it's.
Oh my god, they're portraits.
God.
Rhea is a hot-headed dwarf and pretty rough around the edges. She's not a fan of meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever that means, and seems to have caught herself a lost vampire while digging for gold. Unfortunately, or so she claims, she's now stuck with him. Alphonse. Mr. Kyle. Oh, Rhea's is the world. That's her arcana. And then Kyle is the fool.
Oh.
Makes sense.
That tracks,
Do
yeah.
you want me to pronounce his full name again?
If you want to.
Alphonse Louis Frédéric Duc du Sang.
A peculiar visitor, looking everywhere for his beloved cape. However, it seems that he has definitely lost more than just that. Possibly also a few of his memories. And his marbles. He was once married to Lady Evelyn, a vampire countess residing in Marrow Castle, and enjoys sunbathing. Maybe a tad bit too much. And then Zephyr. His arcana is the moon. Oh, he's a he-they.
Mm.
Nice.
Love a he-they.
We love a
Chaotic
he-they.
good.
Yep. He is chaotic good.
Okay, I got a screenshot of Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Can you click on the
There I
portrait?
go.
Can I... Oh, just clicking... Oh, on these portraits? No. Can't do anything with that.
Oh, I mean, I can get a full-size screenshot of him, like...
I'll be
as soon as-
back in a moment.
In a second.
Mhm.
Alright. Tap, tap. Some spice to the table. Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear.
Garlic breath.
Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it?
You don't ask for permission before you steal something. Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a bare trade.
I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath?
Ha. Good one. It tastes like not garlic, but just as fearsome. Yeah,
You don't find garlic scary?
no. Only give sense. I like
That makes two of us. Garlic lovers unite.
yes. Hopefully, this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I will if my steps are as swift and quiet as they and if she can't see me.
We well?
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
I would say pray that the sun won't carry me back to you. But my oil do not lie on the realm of keepers, and I shall be bound to make the control my fate.
The realm keepers.
Ooh, is that like their deities, maybe?
Hmm. Something to do with the sun.
No.
Except to see me again after it makes something. If you do not, speak of vengeance,
Vengeance makes for an early grave.
or for a good story.
Off he goes. Or for a bitter end.
Stride.
Or for a better end. Oh, she's back!
Hmm?
Baby girl!
Ah.
Oh.
I'm taking... Oh gosh.
I'm taking this quest and a drink.
Great. Did you sleep well?
What?
Sleep. How was it?
Ah, fine. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages.
Sounds like you needed it.
No, your beds are just too comfortable. It was hard to get up.
Of course. My apologies. I will make sure to take your feedback into consideration. Would you like a drink as compensation?
Think I already said that. Make me something strong that'll wake me up and keep me up too.
So she grabbed the other quest.
Yeah. where's
The
that one?
Chimera one.
Mhm.
This one.
Anything
Cause
else?
she's a beast
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
beast slayer. The Zephyr is a difficult character to say the least. They're so caught up in their own fantasies of an edgy rogue that they seem to be stuck talking or brooding like one too. He likes all things dangerous and mysterious, or at least he pretends he does. She grabbed the Chimera quest, right?
I don't think she asked for it yet.
Yeah, I don't think we should
But there
add.
was only the one quest remaining, right?
Yeah. We don't know if it. We also don't know if it like breathes fire either.
Kind of hard to do it.
Probably not.
There was. I thought there was mention of some chimera breathing fire.
It is wyvern, so it is fiery.
Yeah, it is a wyvern chimera, so that makes sense. Let's just throw it in anyway. Hold on. Let's just throw in a pepper anyway. It'll fill in things that we need anyway for the drinky drink. Southern Brawler. A little 2 taps of that. And a little of that. Something strong coming right up.
That is strong. Just the right amount of too much.
Maybe I should call this drink the Carolyn.
No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the quest.
Yes, the quest.
I'm taking it.
So you said.
Hmm.
I see it as my turn to make conversation. I miss Fable. Isn't it a bit too soon for another quest? You just returned.
It has been hours since I've done anything but sleep, chat, and drink. I am getting antsy. If I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and I forget who I am.
I think that's called boredom.
It's torture.
That too. Well, boring is not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire sunscreen couldn't get more reckless than that.
It could by taking Elfie along.
Fair point. Please don't.
I won't. So the saliva's for a vampire?
Vampire sunscreen.
Huh. Can't a vampire get their chimera goo themselves?
It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. There we go.
Did call it.
Yep.
Excellent.
Also, if everyone just did their own quests, the quest economy would be in shambles.
Suppose that'd be terrible for your business.
Indeed. Have you ever encountered a chimera before?
No, not a real one. Got me thinking. Ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian?
Depends. Are you religious?
Guess not.
Then no.
Would it be if I was?
Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time, and they were created by the guardians, created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine.
Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a piss poor job.
Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about?
I ain't worried.
Okay. Nervous?
Ain't that either.
Then what is it?
Excitement, I suppose.
Excitement?
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing. I'm asking.
Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sort of wanted to.
Why haven't you?
Ain't exactly easy to find one. Or to survive one.
This seems like a great opportunity for you then.
It is.
What's it about guardians?
It's less about the guardian and more about what created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right?
Yes, modeled after its creator, I would guess. So, let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads?
They're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when I was little, my Baba used to tell me bedtime stories about the dragons every night.
Oh, look at the smile!
She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them and all.
So realm keepers are not gods, they're actual, like, living beings.
They're dragons, apparently.
Yeah.
My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she
Past?
left. One day she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else.
Oh, sad.
Like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time.
Your family has a leaving problem.
At least she left our savings alone. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers.
Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera?
No, it was the only kind she never encountered. Had quarrels with those feline ones, different varieties of scales, even a cow one, I think, but never found a wyvern one in all her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return.
I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good Baba, but I do enjoy a good tale.
So what you're saying is Baba is you.
Baba is me!
I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much.
This is you talking too much?
So, you like dragons?
I do. They're fascinating creatures, very interesting, very magical.
They are fascinating and magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings.
You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about the wings.
I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic.
Why not?
I like my sword. My muscles. They're a good combo. And I don't need to rely on anyone. Not even dragons.
A little help never hurt anybody.
A little self-reliance don't either.
If you say so. Does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Care?
Didn't say that.
I see. That doesn't count as help?
It's prepayment for me taking on your quest.
Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest. Nah, that sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I reckon a little bit of a boost for this body couldn't hurt.
Galen, what are you doing?
Oh.
Heard they're quick and toothy, so I'll need to be too hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain? Mama talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I'd need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea.
Are you sure you don't want any fusions? Just a little bit of a phoenix chili would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight.
Dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one.
Yes. And on the topic of trickery...
No, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out.
Okay. We either give her fire resistance and a bunch of defense, or just make her smarter.
Hmm. Yeah, we sort of incidentally gave her some fire resistance.
That's
earlier,
fine.
but
It's just
maybe that
extra
didn't
spice.
count.
No, it
Yeah,
just woke her
maybe-
up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe that's already worn off by the time we've had this conversation.
Now she's going to be doubly fire resistant.
Yeah, right.
Do we go the true to form brawling route, or do we try to get Carolyn to outsmart her foe this time?
I'm partial to the brawling type because I feel like it is what she would want.
Hmm. I mean, she did still suggest the other path, but yeah. Though,
Not
like,
opposed to the brawling.
yeah.
I know this is gonna sound weird. I kind of want to go the intelligence route.
Sure.
Because,
she was talking about her
Baba. Yeah.
like meeting them and interacting with them,
Mm-hmm.
not so much as like beating them up, right?
Yeah, and I think she really.
Although this
I
is
mean-
a chimera, not the actual dragon. But
Yeah,
still.
but it has a dragon head, so like
Yeah.
I think she'd feel closer to her Baba
Mm,
by
mm.
being able to learn more about it, and I think that's really important to her.
That is true.
So I think we'll go Sparkling Nebula.
We do sparkling nebula.
Nope, this is the first time we do Sparkling Nebula,
Mm.
and this is 3 shots of intelligence and 2 of charisma. Huh? This one doesn't get an infusion. No, she only wanted the infusion if we were doing the defense one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So off we go. Wow, so sparkly, right, Andrew? I got an achievement. That's what it said.
Amazing.
I think it's because it's the first time I made this drink specifically. Figured it out.
Thanks. Hope you seasoned it with some trickery. It does feel weird. Like my brain is sparkling.
No refunds.
How urgent is the sunscreen?
Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires.
Maybe he should sunbathe less then. That might solve his problems.
Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun?
Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove.
Good luck.
Won't be needing it.
I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits upon your return. And there we go.
Alright.
So,
Thir-
how you guys feeling?
I
Wanna-
need to go.
You need to go? Alright.
Yeah, I might be about out as well.
That seems
Alrighty.
like a fair place to wrap it then.
Yeah, that's a good place to pause and we could maybe try to find another time to come back to this.
Definitely.
This is fun. This is great. Yeah. This is real good.
It is very well written. I am not.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I love the innkeeper's snark and everything.
Yeah, it's really good so far.
Yep. Alright, so let's see. Let's see who we should raid. I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
it's been a while since I rated anyone, but we actually got a pretty good viewer count right now. So I
Mhm.
figure we should send that over to someone else. Do,
I
do,
see a couple of folks
do.
from Fatty are out and up.
Let's see who I'm following, who's around.
Yeah.
Um, Actually, there's another VTuber playing Tavern Talk tonight. Rune Bear Dad.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, they're a bear. They're a big old grizzly bear. Um, so why don't we go ahead and I'll send you guys over to him.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
oh my god, his model's adorable. I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there. And thank you guys for coming tonight. And thank you to my wonderful co-hosts for reading along with me.
Yeah, thank you for
Everything.
having us.
Absolutely. Thank you
So
very much.
hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening and have a good night.